Your News, April 2016, presented by John Bennett.
Hello and welcome to Your News from Aspire. Here is the news from across the past few months.
Our second annual Cultural Diversity Day was a great success. The Irish Centre kindly donated their venue, which meant that even more people were able to come along this year. There was food from around the world: Indian, African, Chinese, German, American and British. A hotly contested quiz and raffle with some fantastic prizes. The photo booth was extremely popular, and we lost count of how many Hawaiian shirts, brides and grooms we had, but we're certain we saw Elvis in the building. The highlight of the event was the live entertainment provided by a fantastic lineup of staff and friends of Aspire and people who use either our service or the bridge. These talented performers sang, danced, acted and played throughout the day. Over £340 was raised for a charity running a dementia project. And the bridge was once again the venue for this year's Question the Leeds Councillors event. Councillor Graham Latty is one of Aspire's directors. He recently took part in Connecting the North's Question Time, along with councillors Sandy Lay, Adam Ogilvie and Lisa Mulheron. People with learning disabilities asked them questions about services and policies in Leeds. Afterwards, Councillor Latty tweeted that there had been some really good questions and he wouldn't have missed it. And on Tuesday the 22nd of March there was the Hollywood-themed Beautiful Octopus Club, and as usual lots of hard work was put in by customers from across the city in the workshops leading up to the big night. And a women's health event for adults with learning disabilities was held at St James's Hospital in March. People could be weighed, have their blood pressure checked and learn about caring for their eyes, ears, teeth and feet. There was lots to see and do, with easy-to-read information about how to keep safe and well, and Aspire had a Safe Places stall. The involvement coordinators supported people from the service to attend the EIE 2016 festival, which promotes employment opportunities for people with learning disabilities. Professor Chris Hatton told them that 73.5% of working-age people are in a paid job, but only 6% of people with a learning disability have one. Everyone who went from Aspire said it was a very interesting event. And for an update on day service modernisation, the new community bases at Barley Fields in Wetherby and Mary Fields at Cross Gates have had their official openings. These were very well attended by people who use the service, family, carers and elected members. Everyone from Potter Newton Day Service has now either moved to their new community base or has decanted to the Ramshead Wood Day Service building. This means Potter Newton is now ready to hand over to the contractors. The refurbishment work will begin in the near future and is scheduled to be finished in autumn. Work to create a new, larger community base at Richmond Hill is due to start in spring and should be finished before the summer is over. The Skyfallers band has been kept very busy. Since Christmas they've performed at our Cultural Day, the Fab Club and Leeds Autism Services benefit gig, where they performed alongside Ultimate Thunder and Broken Road. They also performed throughout March at the Imagineers Beat It nightclubs around Yorkshire. And in April they've got a jam night lined up. This will take place at the Dwarf Chambers on Sunday the 17th, £2 on the door. A mouth-watering display of original art was on display at Middleton Sports Centre Community Base recently. This is the fourth consecutive year of E Street Arts working with customers from Middleton Sports Centre Community Base and Joseph Street Supported Living Services. This year's artists have been experimenting with fruit and vegetables to create food art. Congratulations to Ian from Bedford Place, who has been selected to be a tour maker for the Tour de Yorkshire 2016. Ian has quite a bit of experience in this role because he has also been a tour maker for the Tour de France at the Grand Depart in 2014 and the Tour de Yorkshire at Hebden Bridge in 2015. This time Ian will be close to the action at the finish of the Stage 3 route in Scarborough on the 1st of May. It was a big birthday for Stephen this year from Joseph Court, who celebrated his 40th birthday recently with friends and family. Happy birthday to Stephen. And now for some sad news. We are sad to report the deaths of 6 much-loved people who we have supported over the years. John Brown, Rajinder Singh Bahia, Andrew Spindley, Malcolm Blakeborough, David Liversidge and Leslie Sidwell. They will be missed by all those whose lives they've touched. Our deepest condolences go out to their families and friends. We would also like to thank Malcolm's sister for her kind donation to Aspire in his memory. Lynn Saunders said staff from Calverlands wrote the words which were read out at John Brown's funeral. His family were very grateful for the wonderful insight these gave them and for the scrapbook of pictures. Quite a few old Horsforth customers and staff were there too. And in the last edition of the newsletter we mentioned the death of Stephen Mayhew, but we've got to mention an amazing send-off where everybody sang along to Bob Marley songs and the Outsiders band, of which he was a member, played live in the local pub. And recently a documentary was made by Leeds Student TV regarding the Outsiders band, which was dedicated in the memory of Stephen. And don't forget, our annual Customer Awards event will be held during Learning Disability Week. The awards are hosted by Aspire, but they are open to any adult in Leeds who has a learning disability. There are 9 categories, and customers, family members and staff are able to nominate people for an award. If you want to nominate someone and haven't done so yet, we'll need to hurry because the closing date is Friday the 22nd of April. You can get a nomination pack from the Tenfold website or also the Through the Maze website, or by contacting the event organisers on the details shown on screen. And we are proud to announce that Andy Rawnsley, our Chief Executive, was recently shortlisted in the Yorkshire Business Leader Awards for Best Director of a non-for-profit organisation. Leeds City Council was also shortlisted in the Local Government Chronicle Awards for Best Service Delivery Model. This prestigious nomination recognises the fantastic work that we and the Council did in spinning out to become Aspire. There was a surprise for everyone at Middleton Sports Centre Community Base when the players from Leeds Rhinos Rugby League Club called in to say hello. Their practice ground at Kirkstall had been flooded, and so they moved to Middleton to train on their 3G pitch. It was the Rhinos manager who got the biggest surprise though, when he found himself being interviewed live on video by Keith. Everyone had a great time, and the Leeds Rhinos have invited our rugby team, the Middleton Rhinos, to join them in a training session in the future.
And now for an update on LD Week.
So here's what we know so far. Monday the 20th, it is the five-a-side football tournament, Tenwell 2 at Middleton Sports Centre. Tuesday the 21st, there is the sponsored walk for Africa's Gift at Swinstead Reservoir, plus the marketplace event including the launch of Safe Places app and the Learning Disability Partnership Board at West Yorkshire Playhouse. Wednesday the 22nd, there is the Boccia tournament, and there is the Meanwood Valley Fest on the evening, and there's the Victorian Tea Party at Armley Mills. And Thursday the 23rd, there is the Aspire Customer Awards plus the photography competition, and there is also the fashion show at the St James's Hospital, 10:30 till noon, and on the evening there is the Beyond the Music gig at Wharf Chambers. 24th, Friday the 24th, is always Picnic in the Park, 11well2 at the Wedding Gardens, Temple Newsham, and there's an Armed Forces Day at Leap One Cafe. And the weekend events on the 25th and 26th have yet to be finalised, so keep looking on the websites at Through the Maze and Tenfold for more information. And a happy retirement to Linda Brown, who has retired after working for Leeds City Council since 1993, and the last 14 years of which have been spent in our service. Linda and her husband Tony have plans to do more travelling and walking. Thank you to everyone who has completed a questionnaire. We are collecting all the information together and will feed back the results in our next issue. We have a new leaflet available to be used by anyone who wants to register a compliment or make a complaint. The Easy Read leaflet explains the complaints process, provides contact details and has a pull-out section for completing. If you would like a copy, please ask a member of staff or telephone Aspire on 0113 387 1919. Much of our work within supported living, respite and crisis service is regulated activity. This means the services are registered with the Care Quality Commission, CQC, and the CQC regularly checks whether our services are safe, effective, caring, responsive and well led. CQC inspectors visit the services and look at documents and talk to people who use the service, their family, carers and staff. We have already had our first inspection report as Aspire. I'm very proud to tell you that the respite service at Scotwell Grove was rated as good overall. The inspector said that we can improve our service by having recruitment information for all staff available on site, rather than it being stored centrally. We have done that now at Scotwell Grove and all our other regulated services.
Here are the up and coming events.
So events to watch out for: on the 17th of April, the Skyfallers Jam Night at Wharf Chambers from 6 while 9. Your chance to sing, dance and play with Leeds top learning disability rock, pop, folk and blues band. Tickets are £2 on the door and support staff get in for free. And the next Leap the Bridge Club Night will take place at Tiger 7 while 10 on the 21st of April. For tickets and information, contact Carol Ann on 0113 276 2720. And the first Sunday in every month there's a car boot sale at Middleton Sports Centre from 9 AM till 12:45, £10 per table and free admission. And on the 11th of June we're running a stall at the World Triathlon Family Day in Roundy Park. The focus will be on promoting health and we'll have our new smoothie making bicycles there, so why not come along and give them a try. And as mentioned earlier in the programme, Leeds Learning Disability Week 2016 begins on the 20th of June. And on the 6th of July 2016, Get Started Open Day at ArtLink West Yorkshire will be a chance to celebrate the Get Started project with an exhibition and performances and workshops. And finally, with so much going on across Aspire, we have decided to add 3 new areas to the website. When the work is completed, you will be able to find all the CQC inspection reports in one place, and there will be an updated page for staff recruitment. We are also adding a section where you will be able to learn more about events such as Learning Disability Week and about our drama groups, the Ginger Cat Theatre Company and Dramarama, and also the band Skyfallers.
Thank you for watching your news.